Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Unus.annus, SGB project. Hey, we're back, and it's time to get into some real stuff. For this episode, I have created in advance a series of instructions in what is essentially pseudocode. I have a little bit of experience in coding, but I have typed up basically some very simplified instructions that would be simple for me to look at later and be like, I know what I was talking about. I know exactly what I meant by that. And it's kind of where my head's at. This is going to help me get my camera system going tonight so that I don't have to do any weird, or this morning I should say, so that I don't have to do any on-the-fly thinking, which is totally fine, but it's just when I wrote this up, I was in a better environment, and the clock is ticking now, and there's bandwidth, and there's things like recording time, and I'm being timed, and it's such pressure. All right, we're actually going to just go right into it. So, camera switching and active camera. This is a system that I want to implement. It's a major mechanic of this game. Scooch up here. We want to make a variable and call it active camera, and it will be set to 0 automatically. Yes? So we'll be able to access this variable in a second, but we're going to put a new event on the map. We'll just put it here, and we're going to have the left side conditions if game start, if game start equal 1, if game start is on, looks like I'm looking at you, but I'm looking like right past you where my notepad file is, then and also if key left is 1. I know my convention here is jacked up. I didn't keep my syntax. It's fine, it's just pseudocode. If key left is also 1. So we want both of these. Key left is a variable, not a switch. And what's going to happen here, the reason that this is the condition is because we're checking to see if the player is, first of all, if they've started the game, therefore the game start variable will be 1, and when I say start the game, I mean they've interacted with the computer object in order to get out of free roam mode, and they're actually playing. And if they have pushed the left button, now we're going to switch cameras. So, because they'll start off looking at one camera in particular. So for sync and repeat, the active camera is just going to decrement by 1. And active camera is not a variable yet, so that's actually going to be variable 13. It occurs to me that I could have these be local variables. I don't think they need to be accessed by any other event in the game, right? That's right. I really don't think they can be accessed by any other event in the game. So, right, because the anomalies don't care that you're looking at them. They're going to happen either way. So I would not have a reason to check active camera. Oh well, we're not going to worry about that. But that is it. That is the entire event. And now, page 2. We do have another page. Just one more page. It's basically the same stuff, but this time we're checking to see if the right button has been pushed. I'm going to go ahead and rename this event sheet, though, to key left. Ow. And I'll call this one key right. Good work. Can I copy these? No, I cannot. We're going to check the switch game start. If it is on, and if the variable box key right equals 1, then we are going to automatically sync and repeat, and we are just going to decrement the active camera. We're gonna increment, not decrement. We're gonna add 1. That is it, I think, for that event, right? Yes. So here we are now, another new event on the map, and we are, whoops, do not cancel that, Ash. Another new event on the map. This can actually be outside, because it doesn't have to be interacted with at all. Fascinating. What's this other one? If active camera, here we go, page 1. Here we go, baby. If active camera is lower than or equal to 0 and game start is 1, then we are going to sync and repeat. And I see now we do have a copy. So there's a lot of pages. We're going to have one page, I think, for each of the camera states, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it will be time to test. We're going to paste till we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this is going to be, we're going to do these in order, and we're going to go ahead and rename them. So 0, and we'll call this one 1, and we'll call this one 2, and we'll call this one 3. Actually, it really looks confusing because of the way these numbers are. It looks like ratios. So I'm going to call it camera 0, camera 1, camera 2, camera 9. This one wants active camera to be lower or equal to 0. Camera 1, so it's going to be 1, camera 2, 2, camera 3, 3. I did a dumb thing and did not set this to automatically sync and repeat before I did my copying and pasting, but whatever. Now, if active camera is, I got 10 pages. Why do I have 10 pages if I've only got 7 camera variables? Why did I do that? Oh well, we'll get to that in just a second. So sync and repeat, and if active camera is less than, if it's lower than 0, then we are going to make active camera. We're going to overwrite the value and we're going to make it 7. Okay, so the reason that I did this is because, and I named all of my tabs for no reason. I've wasted a lot of time. The reason that I'm doing this is because if active camera is set to 0 and the player hits the left button to decrement it, I think it will make it -0 because I know that SGB integers can go below 0. If that happens, I want it to wrap around and go back to 7. That way you have a continuous loop of cameras and you can't get stuck at a dead end on one side. And if you're at the highest end at 7 and you hit right to increment it, it'll loop you back to camera 1. So it's just kind of like a touch that I want to add. I don't necessarily want to prohibit the player and keep them in this invisible menu where they can only go left and right and then they're blocked. I want them to be able to loop back, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, but I'm in a rush. I need to calm down. If active camera is lower than 0, then we're going to make it 7. Do I have 8 though? Do I have 8 active cameras? No. That means I have 3 pages that will mess with this. If it is 0, that's a kitchen and dining room. 1 is living room, 2 is office, 3 is bedroom, 4 is bathroom, 5 is garage, 6 is pool, 7 is the upstairs landing. That's 10. Hold on guys, I'm sorry. At some point I forgot how to count. Evidently. Oh, 0 through 7. 0 through 7 is 8 cameras. Hadoy. Herder. Okay, so we're gonna rename this to loop to 7. And this next one, if active camera is greater than 7, thank you FileZilla, then synchronize and repeat, I believe is what I want to do. Make, whoops, the regular, yeah. Make active camera 0, overwrite and just make it 0. And that is the end of these two, which we're going to call this one loop to 0. Okay, I don't feel like I need to explain those again, so we're going to continue with the rest of these camera positions. We're actually going to rename you camera 0. Okay, I just renamed all of those. Yeah, when I said that this would be easy for me to interpret, I was really overestimating myself, huh? We'll go ahead and make all of these synchronize and repeats, and we'll have to change the left side conditions on all of them as well. This is why this is not a tutorial, but just a step-by-step what I'm doing. You get to see all of my mistakes, you get to see all of my concentration lapses. When it is equal to 0, that will happen. When it is equal to 1, it's almost as if copying and pasting was completely worthless. If it's equal to 2, if it is equal to 3, If it is equal to 4. If it is equal to 5. Alrighty. So, the next thing to do is to actually decide where those camera angles are. And this is where Notepad's going to come in handy. So we'll save what we've done so far. But I am going to actually need to actually have to play test this bad boy and get these camera angles wrote down. So, we hit this. First things first, I have disabled player control. I don't want to do that. Well, that turns the game start switch on. This is not the variable that I want to change. Is it this one? Yeah. We don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Camera. I may have put a variable up for camera, and then I just completely disregarded it, huh? If I go back and watch my own stuff... Well, I got rid of that, so let's see if we can figure this out now. Player control is still disabled. But I need to be able to move around, so evidently it's in a common event. I might be wrong about that. That's the display text. That's very, very necessary. And that's fine too. Is it because I canceled? Yeah, never mind. We'll just change that to enable player control. Playtest. Yay. Alright, check this out. Alright. We need to be able to move around. Jeez Louise. But I need to be able to be very precise. So we're going to go back to FPS style camera. And now we're going to try that out. Yes, I like it a lot. Okay. Zoom in. Oh, I like it. That's exactly what I want. Oh no, I have to know where I am on the map. Alright. I have to add more variables to my camera menu. Well, this is it though. This is exactly how I want things to be done. Well, let's switch over to this bad boy, and I'll find the kitchen and dining room, and I will record my values here. See what I did there? See what I did there? Now for the living room, where am I? I am 2 tiles to the left. Whoa. Why did that change? Whoa. Oh, it's a sync and repeat. It's just put me, I guess it's just put me back there, huh? When I don't move? When I do, what is it about this? Well, whatever. Let's hope that it doesn't do that while I'm busy capturing for this side. Ooh, I could get the upstairs hallway. I could have somebody crawling on the stairs and I could capture that. I want that. I definitely want that. So living room is getting -45, 318, 15, 70, and 2. And I am on this one. I am about on wall 2 spaces to the left of blue button, and then might actually be, I'm just right below, directly below the blue button on that one. So, excellent. close that. And now we will edit. Game start on, player control. We have to disable player control for what I'm about to do. I also need to disable the camera because it's going to be very, very easy to mess up my own stuff. Disable all of that. Now, the event that I need to edit is outside. No, it's this one. I need to bring him back inside. I'll put him behind the couch and I'll just try to remember. I'll put him right by me, actually. And now I can try to remember that that's the one I need to edit. Loop to 7 and loop to 0 are finished. Camera 0 is camera control. And it needs to be a first person view, and it needs to be instant, and it needs to be, what did I write? We'll be testing this very, very soon. Page 3, that's where I am now. Stars, just to let me know. Negative 42, 44, 14, 70, and 2. 44. The 70 is not something I can change. Let's just worry about the first two. 42, 44. Something is 14, something is 70, and something is 2. Is this 14? Yes, I think so. Why did you do that? Stop doing that. Is the eye height 2? I think so. I think that's correct. Alright, something I didn't take into consideration. We need to teleport the player. So, doesn't matter what I set it to. Blue button is there, if I'm not mistaken. Just can't see it. 2 spaces to the left, right there, right? Pretty sure. Apply and OK. Yeah. Alright, but we need to set up our living room camera before we can play test. We set up our living room camera, we are gold. Let's do that. Why am I pausing? Teleport the player, we're going directly below the button for that one. And then we are camera control, and that is negative 45, 318, 15, and 70. Negative 45, 318, yes. 15. Oh, is that what they meant by... This needs to be in first person, though. Whoops. First person view. What were those numbers again? 45, 318, 15, 2. Negative 45, 318, 15, 2. That should be correct. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Do it. Yes. And then I pushed right. Oh, it works. Oh, it works. Oh, it works. Oh, wow. There's a weird flash. But we will... Oh, it must be really fast catching. Oh, wow. What am I doing up here? It's really, really fast capturing the variable amount. So I need to look at that. But maybe do it on key up. Oh, no. I know what it is. I know what it is. I don't... where are we at? It's you. It's you. It's not 1 we're checking for, it's 2. 1 is a constant press. 2 is the one that we want. Yes. Yeah, now it should be right as rain. Playtest. Yeah, that's... Oh, there's still a weird glitchy business. I'll figure that out. The camera might not be, and it correctly rolls over. When I hit the right button so many times that the camera angle position goes past 7, it rolls back over to 0. Perfect. Perfect. This is a great, this is going in the right direction. All right, I'm out of time, like way past out of time for now. I will get this done. This is the correct amount of progress that I need to be making right now. So hang in there. We're gonna get this done. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in tomorrow where I will see you again, possibly doing this, possibly doing something different. I don't know. I do a bunch of game dev in one night, and then how I schedule those videos is of no consequence, really. So have a great day until then. Bye for now.